Sure. So the SG president for me fulfills three representations. And so one, they're representing the student body and the undergraduate student body. And so they're here to serve what the student body needs, what they want to see happen on our campus. And the second role they fill is they're leading student government. As in any organization, you have a chair, president, or someone that leads that role. And so as the president, they're in charge of making sure that student government is functioning efficiently and making sure that they're being productive. And then the third is to be the link with the student body and administration. And so it would be my job to be making sure that administration knows what the students are looking for to occur on this campus, because although SG puts through a lot of legislation, ultimately that lands on the desk of administration, and they're the ones that have to do that. So if we're communicating that correctly, we could make the change that students are seeking to happen here. Sure. So at the University of Miami, I started out on FLC as my first involvement with student government with Coleman. From there, I got involved with the Department of Orientation by doing Great Start as a counselor. I was able to go to leadership after my freshman year. From then, I got involved with the Homecoming Executive Committee, P100, and those are really organizations that I've stuck with throughout my time here. I founded with Sophie Braga de Barros the TEDx organization, TEDxU Miami, so we're really excited about that. So with SG, I started with FLC. My sophomore year, I was a commuter senator in Senate, and this year I'm back on FLC as a project coordinator. So my experiences with Coleman and Emily, first, I value character a lot in people, and so experience is extremely important in these positions that we're seeking to fill, but them as people are extremely aligned with my views of what a good person is, and I've had incredible experiences with them in our other involvements. And then their experience speaks for itself, whether it's with SG or outside of SG. They're extremely capable to fill these positions, and so I really admire them as people, as leaders on this campus, and I'm excited to work with them over the next year, hopefully. I mean, you may see it as like a broad theme, but it may not be evident from a palm card. But a goal that we're really seeking to get out and for the student body to see is that we want our initiatives to come from the students. And so our palm card, yes, has a list of initiatives that we have come up with, but ultimately, and you'll see with our website, if you go to contact us, it has a whole section for people to comment any suggestions or recommendations that they have. I think what we're trying to do is shift the perspective of student government being an organization that gets projects that they put on a palm card done, to shifting it to accomplishing those projects, but we also want to accomplish projects that students are coming up with. Right, so transfers primarily come in the spring semester with our spring orientation program. That's where we see the bulk of our transfer, our spring admits. So the idea is that with the transfer population, it may be easier for them to adjust if they're together and like kind of have relatability around them. Right, so around campus we see a lot of students that are brand ambassadors for different companies. There's Adidas brand ambassadors, Victoria's Secret, Emily is a Kind ambassador. And so when we think about these students that we have access to when we're hosting events that will pretty much give you free product, if we had a kind of an enumerated list of those students and those companies, we can use that to our advantage. Right.